What's up YouTube? Hi everyone, it's Pete, and this time I thought I'd record a cool NBA 2K13 video. I know it's too late to make it, but I hope you will enjoy this video, so have fun. And this is the Rising Stars challenge. Anyway, I created a player with my name, so don't be surprised.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Hello, welcome everyone to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, as we'll see the best and the brightest young players in the NBA.
And here's my player.
Face off with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan.
You know, Kevin, this is always a nice way
with
to set
Wayne
the stage
Wade's
for the
number.
All-Star game. Kind of an all-star game on training wheels, if you will. The beginning stages of what's to come down the road.
Well put, Special K.
Yeah, I like that.
What do you think about that, Steve?
I like that a lot. But yeah, I think you're right, Clark. We're going to see a lot of these players in this game move on and play in the real deal, the showcase event, the All-Star game down the road. We'll see when, but these guys are so talented, this young crop. So it's nice to see.
Now a chance to check out our State Farm starting lineups. First for the Stars, Damian Lillard out there with Bradley Beal. And they've got Vucevic, the sweet-shooting 7-footer out of USC, in at the center. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Leonard in at the 4. And for the elites, Kemba Walker is out there with Insanity. And it's Andre Drummond at 6'11", 275 pounds, the big athletic presence out of the University of Connecticut inside at center. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's Fareed in at the 4 slot.
And the Rising Stars Challenge, since its inception as the Rookie Challenge back in 1994, already 18 years ago, has seen a number of format changes, but always with the top young talent in the league on display.
Which I think is great. And it's the elites to start out. And Walker kicks to Drummond. Back to Walker. Leads him in there. And Drummond throws it down.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Wow, nice dunk.
Here's Lillard. And all in all, it's been about 4 different formats, randomly selecting rookie teams.
Oh, shit, almost.
Changed East against West. It's had a lot of different looks.
Ah,
You know, they're trying to mix it up.
he blocked my way.
To make it as competitive and as entertaining as possible. But the biggest thing is they're just giving the fans a chance to see the top young talent around the league. And it's always fun to see guys like that earlier in their careers when they're still kind of laying the foundation for what's to come.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Vucevic. That's good.
You know, for a young player, he's already made an impact during the regular season.
That's what you want as a young player, a chance to play big minutes, contribute, and learn through experience.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And the points coming in bunches, defense and afterthought.
It's like a pickup game, Clark. I mean, these are always shootouts.
Well, you know, we've seen some great performances in this game, guys. Of course, last season, Rookie of the Year, Kyrie Irving made all 8 of his three-pointers to lead his team to victory.
They get it back, and Vucevic kicks to Leonard. The feed to Beal.
Shit.
To the middle. Stolen by Fareed.
Why Freed?
Insanity. The dish to Drummond. Here's Insanity. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's one of the better jams you'll ever see right there.
Yeah, you know, some guys come out the high flyers, some of the bigs, and they just say, hey, I'm going to throw it down with authority tonight. I love that attitude. Nothing wrong with it in my book.
Deflected. Goes straight up. Drops in the layup for 2. The Insanity's got his second basket of the night.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
We talk about great performances, Clark, in this event. Of course, John Wall, the MVP from that 2011 game, set the record for most assists with 22. He was spectacular.
And, of course, you had Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook with 40-point games in consecutive years back in 2009, 2010. So the lack of defense in this game, let's face it, that leads to some big numbers across the board.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, guys, this Rising Stars Challenge, in my mind, is a really good opportunity for young players to make a statement and separate themselves from their peers a little bit.
And he sinks the second. Going back to that recognition aspect, Clark, a very good one. I think the very fact that these players have been invited to play out of a group of, what, 100 is praise in itself.
No question about it.
Yeah, if you're in your first or second season, this is where you want to be. There's a lot of prestige that comes with being named to play in this game. And
wow,
the next
block
step
and rebound.
The All-Star game.
Pass to Drummond. And Insanity.
Oh, shit.
That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that's an impressive
after the point. What a foolish foul.
Totally unnecessary.
Come on.
He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
Man. I can't believe my eyes.
Switch here. Thompson's checked in.
Not many know how the selection process works for the rosters of these teams. It is actually the assistant coaches from around.
And it's the elites with the ball. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Feeds it to
Shoot it, man. Shoot it.
in for the dunk.
Whoa!
Opening quarter for
Nice dunk.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
The Stars trailed by 17. And just to add to the selection process, Clark, you just talked about with the assistants making the
Oh,
move.
shit.
You know, it just makes sense, Steve, I think, to have the assistant coaches get their
Okay, a
say
good
in this
foul this
situation.
time.
The game as closely as anyone.
Well, Kevin, to use kind of a Clark Kellogg type analogy, I mean, if you're going to do the cooking, I mean, don't you want to be able to buy the groceries?
First free throw is good.
Well, when it comes to him, you can't say enough about his three-point shooting. You know, even under duress, he's more accurate than most people are from downtown.
And Steve, you touched on something there. I want to revisit it. Even when he's got a defender in his jersey, he's unaffected. There aren't a lot of shooters that good. It's very hard to disrupt him from his shooting rhythm.
Come on.
16 seconds left here in the first quarter.
What?
Back at 6. Beverly, he sinks the 11-footer.
This game is really going their way early. What a lead they've built up.
And that's thanks to their performance offensively. In large measure, I mean, they're actually scoring with ease here.
Irving offline from the top of the key. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Elites on top, leading by 17. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Wow.
The newest 2K style magazine arriving in stores now. On the cover, it's Insanity, a growing icon looking good both on and off the court.
Wow, my coach is already positive about my effort.
And we're back once again, the spotlight on the talented first and second year players here in the Rising Stars Challenge.
Kevin, so far, spectacular.
He's already
plays all
pleased
over.
with
Well,
me.
it's the young legs. All that bounce makes for some impressive finishes. Just a fun event to see so much talent here assembled in one place.
Well, it's really one of the reasons this weekend is such a fun time for the fans.
Wow,
and
nice
really
steal.
all of the NBA players involved as well.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Drummond dishes to Kid Gilchrist. A second chance effort, and Davis pulls it down.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Well, much like the All-Star game, the Rising Stars Challenge, not exactly the place to go if you love defense. I mean, it's much more free and easy and low stress, and tends to be a very high-scoring affair.
Harris kicks to Walker. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Fareed. Fareed's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Elites. And Lillard kicks to Thompson. Davis up top. The pass to Leonard. Stolen by Fareed.
Anyway, earlier I was just kidding when I hyped about
The
the
Elites leading by 16.
dunk.
Going back
That
to
dunk
what you were
wasn't
saying,
that
it's
nice.
not uncommon to
I'm
see
just kidding.
scores up in the 140s or even higher in this game.
Yeah, last season the score was 146 to 133.
So I know
And
which
remember,
is
that's in a 40-minute game.
that nice dunk.
Imagine if it was a 48-minute format. I mean, you throw in an overtime, you might see both teams crack 200.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Rubio. And once again off the mark by the Stars.
He just can't get a good feel for his shot at this point. That's one of the reasons they're losing.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And he was camped in the
Oh
rim there, and he got
shit!
the second goal.
Oh, come on,
You
why?
always want your side to
Why
win.
don't
I think it's pretty
anyone
common that we
come
don't see too many fouls
come in
these games year to year.
so I
Steve,
can?
you're exactly
I
right.
was
think
I
we usually see
wanted
a few
to
here and there
assist.
because guys are also reacting based on instinct, playing the game similar to how they know how to play basketball.
my bad.
But aside from that, you usually aren't going to see too many whistles. You know, it's always interesting to see who they have coach these exhibition games.
Oh,
Some of the
damn
all-star
it.
players would be assistants. But last year it was assistant coaches and some NBA luminaries, including our own esteemed colleague, Steve Kerr.
Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. Beal the pass to Irving. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Irving's got 5
Come
points now
on,
in the
I won a
quarter.
fast break.
The Elites leading by 16. And Steve, you co-coached one of the teams last year, assistant coach the sophomores the year before that. First of all, how do you like that? How's it been working out for you?
Well, it's fun. I was in charge of the offense a year ago, and we scored 133 points, so I felt pretty good about my performance. Unfortunately,
Come on, why the
our
hell
defensive
they
coordinator
changed
didn't
matchup?
quite do the job. We gave up 146.
Oh, it
so,
wasn't my
we have
fault.
to tighten up our
Why
defense
they
this
change matchup? I can't believe this.
It's the one-hand slam.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
Check out the game for Insanity. He has 9 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Yeah, whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been causing some mayhem out there for sure.
Drummond's checked in for the Elites. Kenneth Faried comes in for Tristan Thompson. And then for the Stars, Vucevic checked in for Zeller. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Robinson.
And you know, this Rising
Okay,
Stars
I
challenge is
agree.
one of my
It's
favorite
my
events,
bad.
and I think it has potential to be
This
even
time
better if
it's
teams
my
will
bad.
be
I left
committed to
my
playing more
matchup.
like a regular game. I understand the entertainment value. That's important. But let's be a little more committed to playing the way they typically play. And I think that would add great value because you have such tremendous talent out there, hungry, talented, impressive players.
Very well said, Clark. Very well said. Outside Irving, and Vucevic kicks to Beal. Here's Vucevic, and the rebound goes to the Elites. Here's Insanity. Inside, Drummond misses in close. The Stars trail by 18. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, after a slow first quarter, he's starting to pick it up a bit here.
To the inside. Drummond
Come on.
Reed.
Under the basket?
A trip to the line. Officials saw
Are you
contact.
normal?
Shoot two.
Are you out of your mind?
This
Come
is his
on.
first chance at the line tonight.
I can't believe this. I passed him the ball under the basket and he hadn't dunked it at the same moment.
That free throw
That's
good from
fool.
Fareed. So it's both
He's
teams
fool.
making substitutions here.
He was all open. He just should dunk the ball right in that moment. He catch
Both
it.
free throws good from Fareed. 9 seconds left to play here in the second. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Elites lead by 18. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And welcome, everyone, to the All-Star Break edition of our halftime report of the Rising Stars Challenge. A great team effort by the Elite so far. They've been having their way inside, a huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them.
That was all the report? Wow.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Rising Stars
That wasn't a
Challenge.
long report,
Where the NBA's
as
youngest,
usual.
brightest stars take the stage.
And for a lot of these young guys, their first taste of All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, nice.
And
way
I
to
haven't
put
pressed the
people at it
button.
and motivate them to make it
I-
to the big event.
And Lillard kicks to Beal. He dishes it to Davis. Pass to Leonard. Down low. Here's Beal. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And it's Drummond missing.
Ah,
The Stars trail by 18.
Well, UConn's Andre Drummond, one of the big bodies in this Rising Stars Challenge. I would look for him to use that size to his advantage. You know, it's also interesting. He's a surprisingly good ball handler and passer for a guy his size.
And here's Walker. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Fareed setting the pick for Walker. Dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. The shot is off. Now the Stars take it the
shit.
other way. And Drummond, one of those players in the draft, Clark, who people thought could go either way. He could be great or maybe not so good.
And it comes down to a simple element, Kevin. How hard is he willing to work? How good does he want to be and what price does he want to pay to maximize his ability? Kevin, you look at his play throughout the first half of the season, he's really gotten the attention of some folks.
Yeah, and making believers out of the skeptics. I mean, his development has really been fun to watch.
Open look. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his first points in this one.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Walker. Davis, the pass to Leonard. Gets the bucket.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of...
Oh, come on, Farid. Catch it.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky
Almost a turnover.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal.
I was
but
lucky
no
this
harm
time.
done in the end. They hang on
Come
to
on.
possession.
Go in.
Here's Farid. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Take a look at what Farid's been doing. 10 points, and with 2 steals today, he's made an impact defensively.
No question. Several times we've seen how well he anticipates where the opponent is going to be when, depending on where they have the ball.
The Stars trail by 18. Irving with it. He's picked up by Walker.
Oh, shit. Come on, pass it.
1:46 left in the third quarter.
But not
Here's
that way.
Thompson. 18 feet away and he knocks it down.
Ah.
Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, if anything, Thompson has been an even better shooter in the pros than he was in college. Maybe because
come on, I'm here. I've helped you.
Offensively, but he has a beautiful stroke, and he's a dead-eye from the three-point line.
But Steve, even when he's closely guarded, he has the confidence and focus to knock it down. Walker's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. He kicks to Beal. 1:10 left to play in the third. He feeds it to Barnes. Kicks it to Beal. He passes to Thompson. For 3. They get it again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Stars have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Kyrie Irving, last season's Rookie of the Year, and the MVP of last year's Rising Stars Challenge with a game-leading 34 points. He was 8 of 8 from three-point range.
I saw it. I called that game. He was amazing that night. Gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
This is really a great opportunity, Kevin, to make an impact and get some exposure.
Yeah, tons of promise, but he's played limited minutes this season, so you're starting to get a
Oh,
look
shit.
capable of.
Beal's shot is good.
My bad.
Going back to last year's Rising Stars game, you coached against Kyrie Irving's team. Not able to come up with the defensive schemes to slow him down. What's the story, Steve?
Well, Kevin, I was the offensive coordinator for our team. We scored 133 points.
What?
Okay, but Ron
Come
Adams
on.
was the head
You
coach
should
in
make that
charge of
shot.
defense. He really struggled with
10
his preparation. for
10
that
time
game.
of 10.
I'm gonna have to have a long talk with him.
Oh.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Insanity. 11 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Good. The Insanity's got 13. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Irving can't hit. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Elite's on top, up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Next Tuesday night, Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies go up against Greg Monroe and the Detroit Pistons. Be there.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's send it out to our Doris.
Okay.
Well, Kev, the Elite
Last round
had
for
the
this match.
uncontainable game in this one. It seems every offensive set they've gone to has worked with flying colors. It's definitely the kind of game they were hoping for before the tip.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I hope I made my way to the NBA All-Star 2, not just the Rising Star Challenge.
The Elites leading by 15.
That would be the first time I play in the NBA
It's
All-Star.
the lead pass and stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Here's
In the
Beal.
first
Kenneth Faried grabs the board.
year, I mean,
Faried's
with my
got rebound
player.
number 7 for him tonight. Here's Walker, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Okay. That's it, I'm here.
And so, here are the Elites. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close
Come on.
opportunities.
Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team. Irving kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting
I'm here, I
percentage
help
quite
you.
nicely.
Ah,
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here to the paint. Here's Drummond. Rises up and
Okay.
throws it down.
He's short
Nice
for the
play.
center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
Now, here is Irving. Leonard dishes to Lillard. From 10 feet out.
oh shit.
That's good
My
on the
bad.
jump shot.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving over Walker, and that one's good. Irving.
And how about the season he's had to this point? He's been so solid, just having a terrific year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, pretty much from game one of the season, he's been playing some of his best basketball ever.
And that one's good. The Insanity's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Offensive rebound.
That's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
I help you.
Tipped away. To the middle. Here's Drummond.
Shit!
Blocked. And that's going to be out of bounds. No
He
good
blocked the
position.
dunk.
And the Elites will go with
Nice
the different look here. Ennis
nice
Cantor's
block.
checked in for Drummond. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kenneth Faried. Tobias Harris
Oh,
is checked
man.
in for Kid Gilchrist. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Kemba Walker. The Stars also changing it up. Zeller, he's checked in for Vucevic. Robinson comes in for Davis. And
I
it's
help
Klay
you, I
Thompson
help
in
you.
for Lillard. Here's Insanity.
Shit.
And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. Zeller, and he slams it in one-handed.
This is Kevin Harlan, reached up high and brought it down hard.
Well, that's how you do the dunk. That's for darn sure.
And that's how you commentate it.
Come on.
You guys are crazy.
Somebody. Back.
Here's Insanity. Back to
And back.
Harris. Here's Insanity. He's
Then
covered by
you.
Thompson. And
Okay.
Cantor throws it down.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
Irving kicks to Robinson. Over Thompson. Robinson misses.
And that rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the boards. Solid job on the glass.
Well, it's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead.
Oh,
It shouldn't be
shit.
overlooked. I mean,
Turnover.
rebounding is a huge part of this game.
Irving kicks to Leonard. Out of bounds. The Elites take possession. Barnes, who's checked in for the Stars.
Harrison Barnes.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Here's Rubio. Using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Elites lead by 20.
Well, they are not exactly taking their foot off the gas just yet.
No, they want to throw a little bit of whipped cream and some cherry on top of
I
this.
thought he will pass.
He's good.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do when a team gets this hot from three-point land.
Oh
All you can really do is
no.
hope that they cool off. I mean, the way it's going for them in the second half here, I don't see any sign of that happening.
Here's Irving. The feed to Thompson. Over Harris. Off the mark from 16 feet out. So it's the Elites winning this one easily.
Yeah, great game. And boy, you can tell the league is in wonderful shape talent-wise moving forward.
Well, I tell you what, they really seem to play well together. They were cohesive, a nice blend yielding excellent results for them.
Yeah, both teams certainly stacked with terrific young talent. A lot of promise for the future, that's for sure. So for those fans at home, we thank you for joining us. Steve Kirk and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying, we'll see you next time.
And the player of the game, my player. Could have been better game, but wasn't that bad. Okay, let's see if my player made his way for the NBA All-Stars. In his first year. Sorry, I just watched this reel, or how you call it. "17 points and 8 assists. And 3 assists, 1 block. Not bad."
Great game tonight. How does it feel to come out here as a young player on such a big stage and really showcase your skills?
It felt good. You never know how things will go when you're playing with a bunch of new teammates, but I had a lot of fun out there with these guys. Too many people look at these games as boring exhibitions where nothing's at stake. But I thought it was important to play at a high level and show people what I'm capable of doing on the court. Hopefully everyone was able to see that.
You see, well, D. Wade is the teammate of my player. Okay.
Okay. Drop it to the floor. Make that.
Ah, I hate it. Okay, I wanna participate in the NBA All Stars. Value though? I can! It's the first time I play in the NBA All Stars with my player. Let's celebrate it. Shit. Cool. Very cool. Okay, let's start it. I hope I will be starter, but it would be good, but I don't believe it. But still, playing the NBA All Star is really great too. And I love this game. This is the first game I play with my player in the NBA All Stars in his first year.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of the NBA All-Star Game. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan.
Well, we know basketball is a game that's all about team success and team achievement, even here in the NBA. But this game, the All-Star Game, gives a nod to the great individual talents this league has to offer, and those talents will be showcased in an entertaining fashion here today.
Yeah, a lot of fun to watch, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is, and it gives these players that spotlight and recognition that they so rightfully deserve, thanks to their terrific play during the regular season, and of course their important contributions to their teams.
And State Farm presents the starting lineups. First, for the East All-Stars, Kyrie Irving is out there with Derrick Rose. And patrolling the paint, one of the fiercest defenders in NBA history and former MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, the big ticket, Kevin Garnett. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Anthony in at the 4. And then for the West All-Stars, Chris Paul is out there with Kobe. And it's center, the most dominant physical presence in the NBA, the elite defensive big man, Dwight Howard. And it's Durant, and it's Love in at the 4 slot.
Well, last year's All-Star Game was really a mixed bag for Kobe. A hard foul
I'm
from
not in the
Dwayne
starter
Wade broke his
team.
nose and gave him a concussion. Not the type of thing
But
you're used to
still,
seeing in an
at least
exhibition game.
I'm in the NBA All Stars in the first year. It's really great. Though I don't like that I'm the teammate of Kobe. I hate Kobe.
And on the good side for Kobe in last year's All-Star Game, he set a record for career All-Star Game points, Steve. Very impressive.
Yeah, that's right. Moving past Oscar Robertson, the Big O, and finally Michael Jordan for the all-time record as Kobe finished that game by scoring
Anyway,
27 points.
Think
Paul
it.
with the bucket.
Don't get it.
And
Really,
here's
I
LeBron.
just kidding.
Outside Rose.
Of course, I'm not hate
Back to
Kobe.
LeBron. LeBron right side. Gives him the lead pass.
Well, it never gets old to see the incredible talent on display here at All-Star Weekend. I mean,
Yeah.
this year is no
Let's
different.
start it.
You know, it's always such a big to-do, a major event, a big-time happening every time the All-Star
Pass it,
Game
pass
comes
it.
to town. Cities vie to host the big show, and it's a big boom for the
Ha-ha.
local economy.
Yeah, restaurants, hotels, nightlife, it's one big celebration. And there's always that buzz in the air every time the All-Stars gather to play.
Come
and
on.
Houston, known as Clutch City by Hoops fans, 2 championships.
Let me run a
to their
fast
credit.
break.
The 8-footer. Wall's shot is off. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's an 18-point game. Back to Curry. Outside Batum. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Batum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And 94-95, Steve, with the all-time great center, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, and in 95 with Clyde Drexler, both of them, of course, graduates of the University of Houston. How perfect that they should combine to bring the city an NBA title.
Shit, Griffin! You should make that.
Batum off the pick from Griffin. He feeds it to Curry. Fires the three. Outside for Batum. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. West All-Stars lead by 21. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
The newest 2K style magazine arriving in stores now.
So
On
don't
the
get it
cover,
really. I
it's
was just
insanity. An
kidding. I
NBA
joke.
idol
It was
dressed for
just a
success.
joke. I don't. Of course, I don't hate Kobe. It was just a joke.
And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And Kevin, already some highlight reel plays.
Yeah, they're playing at a nice tempo right now, Clark, giving the fans a show. You know, you always want your side to win, but I think it's pretty common that we don't see too many fouls in these games year to year.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, I think we usually see a few here and there because guys are also reacting based on instinct, playing the game similar to how they know how to play basketball. But aside from that, you usually aren't going to see too many whistles.
You know, one of the things about the All-Star break is that it can provide some much-needed rest for NBA players and
Okay, get me in.
and trainers.
Oh, I received
Closing in on 4 minutes play here.
quite a less
Wall kicks to Boozer.
roll. I have quite less minutes.
Outside Jennings. On the wing, Granger. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. And a lot of times it can be a tale of two seasons before and after the All-Star break.
Yeah, you really want to just peak at the right time. And, you know, you think back to last season, some of the players who really came on, guys like Paul Pierce and Carmelo Anthony, they turned their seasons around and really gave their teams a big boost. And I think that's a major part of trying to get hot down the stretch.
Durant, and he lays it straight in. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And how about the season he's had to this point? He's been so solid, just having a terrific year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, pretty much from game one of the season, he's been playing some of his best basketball ever.
I think what I like about Durant, guys, is his ability to create his own shot. He's got
Fast break, fast break!
He's about 6'10".
Every All-Star game, you can.
Now that's a nice dunk.
Heart-stopping plays. That was another one. You know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 19.
Oh shit!
And a lot of
A
those
bit
legends
early.
in the NBA past are here in attendance. He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Yeah, the fans not agreeing with the call there.
Well, that's one way to get a reaction from the fans, guys.
Here's West now. Here's Insanity. There's the bucket. Good. The Insanity's got 6. And when the players step out on the court, you know, Steve, they know that they're writing their names in the pages of history.
Yeah, they're really making their mark this Sunday night, but at the same time, you know, they've just got to focus on playing the game. And sometimes
Come
you
on,
get
defend
caught up
it
in the
properly.
atmosphere and the moment.
I could defend
For these
at
players,
him.
It's all about just focusing on the game and trying to enjoy themselves.
Outside for Curry. The tray. Good on the shot. He's got 5.
And that's his first three-pointer, so maybe that one will get him started.
You know, the All-Star break, really a bit of a pit stop of sorts for NBA teams. Some teams lose momentum, others take on new life and get regenerated when the season resumes. It's always interesting to see how that dynamic plays out. Shooting-wise, he's having a tough quarter. I mean, he just seems to have gone cold, can't find the basket.
He is always so in control, guys, even when he's going hard to the hoop. Very skilled finisher.
Outside, Wall. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
We see more and more point guards with that kind of impressive dunking ability, don't we?
Absolutely, we're seeing more and more of that kind of explosive.
Wow,
effect. The
just in time.
has never been as prominent and as important, I think, in the game than it is right now.
I agree. Some of that
Thanks
is
to my player.
hand checks. The floor is more spread. But yeah, this new breed of athletic point guard
He
is so exciting.
passed the ball just in time, and
West All-Stars
and
out in front, running away with
Curry
it.
made
And
the
don't
shot
go
just
away.
in time,
After the
I
break,
mean.
we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
But my player has
Now, presented
passed the
by
ball
Sprint.
to him in the right time.
And on one of the great nights of the NBA season, welcome to the All-Star Game and the halftime report here on 2K Sports. The West All-Stars have the lead against the East All-Stars. They've been putting a lot of defensive pressure on the other team, taking care of the rock offensively.
Wow, that's my player.
To the court.
Wow,
And we return to the
What
NBA
was
All-Star
that?
Game. On
it was
Athens
really
and
a
the Bucks, and the
short
second half about to begin.
halftime report again.
Kevin, often the
What
second
is
half
this
is where you see
bug?
that intensity
What
turned
is
up a
it?
bit.
Come
Well, yeah,
on.
the first half maybe a little more loose, and then the second half is where it can get
I
more
haven't pressed the
competitive once
button,
game is
so
on the line.
I don't
This All-Star
understand
game
it.
in Houston, perhaps underscoring the hometown Rockets' search for a star caliber player to lead their team.
Here's Anthony. Somehow
Come on,
recovers the
defend
top
it.
D and gets the layup. Anthony's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the East All-Stars. And
Shit,
by
what are you
Kyrie Irving.
doing?
Shot from 12, and he drops that one in. Irving's got 13 points. Yeah, you know, injuries robbed them of their superstar players. They've taken the hard route to improving, seeking to find
Okay, let's see the
undervalued players in free
master.
agency, trades, or Steve with their later
Come
picks in the
on.
Yeah, and so often the
He
fastest
missed
way
that
to get
shot.
good in the NBA is to get bad first. And I mean
The
really
master
bad.
of this
But they haven't done that. I mean, they've
Spo-
scrapped,
and
they've been
the
competitive.
master of
You
the
gotta give them
NBA,
credit.
Anthony's shot is off.
master
Well,
of
they
the
say control
sport.
the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's been the case here tonight. Big lead they're enjoying on the glass.
Kobe gets the bucket.
You know, it's easy to take
Wow,
it for
this
granted
time
because
he
we're so used to
haven't
seeing
missed
him
it.
make those kinds of plays. I tell you, Kevin Durant is such an effortless scorer. He was just made to play. In
Okay,
these
get me
All-Star
in.
games.
Oh, come on. I
A
received
minute 20 left in the third
really
quarter of the game.
less time again.
Shoots from the baseline, and Griffin scores. The assist by Cousins. Griffin's got his first 2 points. And for Durant, he might as well be.
The
here
coach
in the
doesn't
All-Star
like
game.
me at all.
You get the feeling, even if he wasn't, he'd still either be here watching, cheering on his friends or his teammates, or maybe he'd be in a gym somewhere getting shots up. I mean, that's all he wants to do is be around basketball, or certainly Clark play basketball.
Well, as long as he's healthy, he won't have to worry about missing any All-Star games. That's going to be a given. Punch his ticket for as long as he's healthy and playing.
Here's Insanity.
Oh
Rose
shit.
with the rebound. Rose has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Wall. Here we go now. He kicks it to Boozer. Makes the lead pass. And the Rose.
And for a point guard, you love
I haven't got any chance.
that finish. Wow.
The pass was very good.
Able to get off his feet and sky. Something to watch.
Incredible athleticism, both laterally and vertically.
What?
5 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That's
He
good.
passed through the court.
Intercepted. Here's Insanity. Buries it down low.
Wow.
Insanity's got 8 points.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Wall dishes to LeBron.
Oh shit.
There's the dish to Boozer, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Come on. Oh. And he take out me again. I hope I receive longer time in the fourth quarter.
Seconds
Fourth
left.
quarter.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Well, playing in the All-Star game, something to really be proud of. And
Nah,
of course,
that's
the starters
nice.
are voted in by the fans. The reserves are voted in by the coaches. Either way, it's a heck of an honor.
Westbrook kicks to Cousins. Here's Insanity.
Come on, dunk it. Why he doesn't haven't dunked it? He can't do spin dunk. Why? So why he haven't dunked it?
In an all-star game, everyone gets a chance to play.
Yeah, and I think the hardest part for the coaches, Kevin, is distributing those minutes because everybody is deserving. Everyone's a great player. And usually what happens is the starters get the most minutes.
I help you.
The coaches understand that that's who the fans have voted on.
Wow, nice dunk.
You know, Kevin, the fans love to see the big dunk.
But they let me.
They've not been disappointed here.
I think they let me do that.
Reckless abandon, just an all-star caliber highlight reel.
Oh shit!
Anthony drives in, shoots over Batum, and Carmelo Anthony again. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
Here's Insanity, covered by LeBron. It's hauled in by LeBron. And there's the pass to Rose. Rejected by Westbrook.
Wow, nice block.
Here's Dragic, covered by Irving. Three-pointer. The shot's good from Westbrook.
A nice shot.
He wasn't going to miss that. I mean, they were way too late to get to him out there.
Deflects the
No,
pass.
no, not when I'm here.
Here's Insanity. No.
Okay.
The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
That wasn't nice.
Irving with it. Westbrook picks him up. The kick out to Rose. Tries to save it. Anthony left side. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's now got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the
And blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds.
This time they haven't let me dunk.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Griffin's checked in, and the East with some changes. Here's Westbrook. Left side Westbrook. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Williams passes to Granger. George. Jennings kicks to Granger. Shoots over Griffin. Granger misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. And you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Wow.
What a huge play. That's one of the better jams you'll ever see right there.
Yeah, you know, some guys come out the high flyer, some of the bigs, and they just say, hey, I'm going to throw it down with authority tonight. I love that attitude. Nothing wrong with it in my book.
Lays out, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Williams kicks to George. Puts it up from 12. The West All-Stars pull it in. Outside Westbrook. There's Dragic with the 3. Rebound by Greg Monroe.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
George dishes to Williams. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Dragic. Blocked.
Okay, my player is tired now.
Down the tunnel.
At his size, he can really finish at the rim.
Yeah, and not just layups, as you just saw, folks. Wow.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, able to throw it down with ease.
Here's Insanity. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Knocked away.
Shit.
Here comes Darren Williams. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Jennings can't get it to go.
They're really hurting with his performance here. He just hasn't played up to his standards so far.
Open look. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. Williams with the ball. Jennings drives in. Over Griffin. Jennings kicks to Granger. From past the arc. Here's Monroe. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
You know, he's got a very laid-back demeanor in person, but he plays hard, and he does a nice job of really following shots,
I hate
getting offensive
when
rebounds, and
that
finishing
comes to
second-chance
happen.
opportunities.
And Steve, that activity extends to the defensive
At
end
least
as
this
well.
time
I
it
mean,
hasn't
he's still improving there, but
happened
he's
with
already
me.
pretty good at stripping the ball away from shooters as they get into the shooting motion.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the West. And then for the East All-Stars, Carlos Boozer's checked in for Paul George. And John Wall's subbed in for Darren Williams. Jennings passes to Monroe. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
Well, he's been scoring pretty well on just a few attempts. It might help them out if he was a bit more assertive.
Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Jennings.
Okay. My player cannot
And here's
lay
Jennings,
up
the
to
fast
this.
break opportunity.
He's
Granger
too
misses.
tired
You
now.
know, the rebounding
So
edge here has been key
now I just
because there's a lot of extra possessions offensively as a
he
result.
couldn't catch the ball.
You're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
Shit.
Paul George, he's checked in for the East.
So now I just pass the ball.
Now here's Jennings. Defense right on him. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
He cannot
Great
sprint
move
now,
to the
so
roof, capped off with the finger roll. He's an outstanding finisher in close.
Here's Insanity. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And the shot is good.
Now they probably needed
Okay,
more
now
of this
I
earlier,
really
guys. I don't
better
think there's enough time
not
left
to
get
lay
back
up.
into the game.
Guys, this
He's
is
not-
really a case of
he
too
hasn't
little,
got
too
any,
late, but at least
strength
it
for
gives them
that.
something to work off of going into the next game.
Griffin kicks to Westbrook.
shoot it.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And this is the third straight win for the West now, guys. They've won 8 of the last 12. Pretty strong run.
Yep,
Wow.
The Western Conference continues to have that edge. Catching
I
up with the East and all-time
participated
All-Star victories
in
with
the
26 wins
NBA
to the East,
All-Stars
36 wins in this event.
Well, great to be
game,
with you guys,
so
as always.
it
That's
is
gonna wrap
really
things up from All-Star
a great momentum.
2013. So for Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is
I
Kevin
mean,
Harlan
really
saying,
a great
thanks for
game.
watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, to all the and the $100 billers. For real, who ain't got no feelings.
And my player was the Jordan player of the game. That's good too. Come on, what was this short video? I don't understand the game this time. Short halftime reports. Now short video of the from the Jordan Brand player of the game. Come on, it's pathetic. Let's see a better, longer video of my great effort. Come on! What is it? What is it? This bug, or how don't know how can I call it? Come on, it's keep. I had 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, 14 points, and it just show only 1 layup. I had much more nice dunks, even a self alley-oop, and it cannot. It's not able to show those great dunks. Wow, it's pathetic.
coming to a close, how would you rate the experience overall? Everything go pretty well?
Oh yeah, man, no question. It's always a pleasure to get to be a part of these things. I know some guys like to use the break to rest up, you know, to get ready for the second half, but I've always loved coming out here, giving the fans a show, hanging out with the guys. I'm already looking forward to next year's game.
Okay, let's see if I can read some positive comment from my teammates. Fans. From my fans. And there it is. Of the past 2 days. Of comments of the past day. Oh, you were man among boys out there in the Rising Stars game. Keep it going in the second half of the season. Hey Ron, good work out there in the Rising Stars game. Love that you're getting to showcase your skills on a national stage like that. Ron was one of the standouts in the Rising Stars game today. I expect him to really step it up in the second half of the season. Ron definitely put on a show in the All-Star game. It ain't easy to stand out when you're sharing the court with all those other great players. Really enjoyed the All-Star game tonight, and the icing on the cake was seeing Ron looking like he belonged. Rockets, baby! Another great play for Ron here at the All-Star game. He's really having a nice game thus far. Wow! Great comments, very positive. Okay, guys, I hope you'd enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. And please comment to the video. Tell me if you want to see more NBA 2K13 video from me, and sure I will create more if you want. So thanks for watching and see you next time.